Hey guys, I know it's been 7 months, which, that's a bit embarrassing, really. Really kept up this for 1 month. So I figured I'd give you an update on my university life, how it's been going, because I feel that at the beginning, I didn't know how it was gonna go. I didn't know anything. And so I feel like if I had even produced videos in that time, they would have been so naive about everything. Although I'm still a first year and will still be naive about absolutely everything. So to recap from, I believe what I said before, is that I'm Sarah. I am currently studying at the University of Western Australia. I will be studying a double major in history and ancients and classics history. That is what I told you. And for the most part, it is still correct. But mentally, she's not correct anymore. So here's how we're gonna explain this. My one dream, my one goal is to become a teacher, eventually get a PhD and become a professor, a lecturer. So to do that, you need to do either the path that I'm doing, which is doing a Bachelor of Arts, where you major in something that you can teach, and then you do your DipEd or Diploma of Education, and then you get your qualification to teach. Or you could do it the shorter and less annoying way by just freaking doing a Bachelor of Education. I was doing some reading while not doing my assignments about the Diploma of Education and just kind of how it works. And they said that your major should be something you should be able to teach up to like an ATAR Year 12 level. Frickin' tick. And then your other major or perhaps your minor has to be something you can teach up to a Year 10 level. Now for me that's classic history. And generally in high schools they don't really have a classic history course. It's very rare. So when I read that, I was like, But that's not the only reason why I'm making a little bit of a change to myself. So I'm currently doing a white supremacy course, which is awesome. It's a level 2 history unit. It's freaking cool as hell. I'm also doing a art history course, which is amazing as well. I'm also doing an internship, which counts as a course for me, but it's ruining my GPA. I love that. The internship's really fun and I enjoy it. I get to paint a mural. Maybe I should talk about that. I don't know. Who knows? So it's been really cool so far. And I also do a classic history unit because that was one of my majors, and this is a compulsory unit. Now, the unit that I did last semester for classics history, which I believe I might have mentioned, I don't remember, that was about myths of the Greeks and Romans. Well, it was mainly about Greeks, not so much about Romans. But it was mainly about the mythology and like all that kind of stuff. It was freaking kick-ass. I kind of liked that class. So I was really excited to come back and just freaking kick it with some more ancient history. Now, this unit is separated into Greek history and Roman history. And so we did the Greek history with this amazing lecturer who I adore her. She was incredible. Her PowerPoint's on point. So we had her for like probably over half of our lectures. But now we've switched to like Roman history. And we have like less Roman history lectures, but I just can't, like, I don't want to be mean to the lecturer, but the PowerPoints are so hard to follow, and like how he kind of teaches the content, it's really hard to follow. It's making me hate classic history. So that's been really hard to deal with because it's been really hard to motivate myself to like give a shit about this course. And then also I found out that in level 2 classic history courses and level 3 classic history courses, they can still give you exams. In basically all of the Bachelor of Arts units, you don't get exams after year 1. I genuinely really love exams, but the way that university exams are kind of done isn't suiting me that well, in that with like ATAR, like you're given a billion practice exams and you're given so much help, but with Bachelor of Arts, there's no practice exams, but with other courses there are. So that's been really fun to deal with. So those are kind of basically what's happening is that I'm going to drop classic history as one of my majors because it's not relevant to like what I'm going to be doing in the future anyway. There's also limited choice in the classic history kind of courses, so I'm bound to get put into like a class with him because there's like only 2 courses that I can really choose from, and so I think he teaches one of them, and so I just don't want to, I can't deal with his teaching style and I just won't cope. Like for half a semester it's fine, but for a whole semester, and with an exam, like it's not gonna work out, sis. So I've decided to drop that, but I can't at the moment because otherwise I have to pay like $800 and cost my GPA again, so we're sticking it out. I'm not looking forward to the exam, but it's gonna be fine. And instead, I am changing my major, which is a big scary thing. Well, I feel like everyone kind of does it at one point in their university life, but I don't know, I haven't really heard people talking about it. I'm kind of like a person who is very set in my ways, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do classic history, it's gonna be just like Assassin's Creed! That's literally the reason I did it. I'm a person very set in my ways, so changing something like this for me is very weird, and like I don't like it. But I'm changing my major, and that's big and scary, and I'm not going to be able to do it until next semester, but it's going to mean like a hell of a lot more work because I have to catch up on 2 years in 1 year. You heard it here first, folks. I'm going to die. I can hear you asking,
oh, Sarah, what are you changing your major to?
I know, you're dying to know. Now you'd think it would be art history, which, I mean, that would be fun, but no. Because it's not really relevant for teaching. I mean, it kind of is, but not for like an art. You'd have to teach art, and I don't know how to teach art. Instead, I'm changing it to English, which is fucking weird because I'm okay at English. I was in the top English classes for every year of high school, but I never did literature. I had the chance to do literature, but I didn't take it because I wanted ATAR to be easy breezy. So it's going to be interesting to see how I go. With classics history, I was semi-excited about the courses, but I didn't really know what they would entail. Whereas with the English courses, I'm excited about every single one of them. We have a course where you watch Stranger Things and then just study it. Like, but I can't do that one. So that's... We also have an English course about the Beatles, and my boys, I don't know if I can do that one yet, but basically, yes, I'm switching to an English major, which is weird and scary, and I'm basically turning into my year 12 English teacher who did both history and English, and so she told me, Sarah, you're gonna do history, and I'm like, that's cool, but I know you're gonna switch to English. And I mean, I don't think she's right in that context, but she is right now. And that's freaking scary that she predicted this meltdown of mine. But it hasn't really been a meltdown. I mean, this has been a choice that has been very comforting to me. I'm not struggling so much in this class. I'm probably sitting very close to a high distinction. So very much not struggling at all. But it's a choice that's more comfortable for me, that's gonna set me up better for the future anyway. So that's good. I just thought I'd come on and explain kind of what's been going on. I haven't really been doing this much. With university, there's not a lot of time, but I feel like I've been making excuses, and I really want a way to express myself creatively, again, because I found doing this really fun. I just feel like it's a good time to come back and do it because I understand a lot more about what the fuck is going on with my life. I mean, I've been working really hard to kind of, I mean, obviously I've been working hard, I'm a goody two-shoes bitch, but I've been working really hard to kind of get good grades and like get a good GPA. It's hard for me to take time off of doing work and like do other things, but I'm doing better at it this semester, I think. I've been going out literally every weekend. I had a 3-day bender. Alcohol is legal here for me. But that's been really fun, and just getting to hang out with like a bunch of friends and a bunch of new people, and just do stupid teen stuff has been really fun. The biggest change will be that next semester, so next year, I will have to do 5 units instead of 4, which means that I have to get signed on for special consideration to do extra units because they don't let you do that. What I'm trying to do is do both my first English year and my second history year all in one semester. It's all this stuff, it's all this planning. University is so much planning. I'm planning this and we haven't even done our end of year exams, which is so crazy. But it's a lot of planning and it's a lot of discovering what you actually want to do. Lots of people say, like, you kind of know what you want to do when you go to uni, or you have to know what you want to do when you go to uni because you can't change it later, or whatever. Bro, I never know what I want to do. I never know what I'm doing, ever. And so I feel like it's good to come on here and, like, talk about it, because I feel like being open about mistakes and about trepidations and about this literal unpredictability of life, it's good for others to see, because this is something normal that lots of people do and lots of people go through, and just never feel like you have to know exactly what you're doing at uni all the time, because here's a freaking hint, sis, no one knows what they're doing. Ever. Anyways, it was great to catch up with you guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. I actually have an exam in a couple of weeks. I should be doing that. What am I doing? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this little ranty bitch fest. See you later, guys. Bye!